Stop your messing around. Better think of your future. Time is straighten right out, creating problems in town. Routine, a message to you. Routine, a message to you. Stop your fooling around. Time is straighten right out. Better think of your future, else you wind up in jail. Routine, a message to you. Routine, a message to you. Stop your messing around. Better think of your future. Time you straighten right out, creating problems in town. Routine, a message to you. Routine, a message to you. Routine, oh, it's a message to you. Routine, yeah, it's a message to you. Routine,
How y'all doing? Alright, well, may as well get started with this whole thing. So, I was gonna make a video out of this, but I decided to just do this instead. Didn't do this instead because it's much quicker, and, you know, I have all the time in the world, at least today, to discuss this. So, as you read in the title, gibshow's over, but it's not exactly over, which I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But firstly, I want to talk about why exactly it's over, in quotes. So, gibshow was something I made when I was like 15. I was pretty young, and you know, one of my friends was making their own little conjun house, like ripoff, because that's what the whole thing was basically. It was a whole conjun ripoff, and it was even a ripoff of a conjun house. I don't know if he still even has the videos unprivated, but no, they're still here actually. But that was basically the whole reason why I even made the show. And you know, originally it was really fun making it. What I didn't account for though is that you get old, and you know, growing up, you realize that some things don't really last forever. And one of those things was my enjoyment with making Gibshow. And it was pretty much like, you know, it just started growing out of me. And in fact, ever since I made episode 8, I was constantly flooded. My head was being like flooded with ideas, which I'm gonna get into in a moment as well. Like I had so many ideas for episode 9, to the point where I was like, I don't even know if this is worth it. I don't know if this is worth it. So I just decided, like, you know what? I'm just gonna make something really quick when it's like when April Fool's is near, because so here's where I get to the explaining part as to why it's not necessarily over. Gibshow, I want to make the whole thing an April Fool's series, like a yearly April Fool's thing, because to me it's not really, I think it's one of my worst creations. There's definitely worse. It's not Gibshow isn't like the worst ever. It's just I don't think it's very good in its own way, and it's like, you know, it's like a complete joke, honestly, to me. So episode 9 was basically rushed. I made it since like when I woke up at like 5 a.m. and it was kind of. I'll explain why it was rushed though. So, I'm gonna start talking about my ideas that I had for episode 9. The first one was it was like this Doctor Who. I had for this character. I had an idea for a new character, where it was kind of like an in between of the fourth and the ninth Doctor from Doctor Who, in terms of design. And I wanted to make an episode where, like, it was something like this. Like, if Gib didn't cancel the show, there would be serious consequences for planet Earth. He wasn't gonna fly. He wasn't gonna come into the studio with like a TARDIS or anything. No, he would just like kind of teleport in out of nowhere. It was more so. It was also more so inspired by What the Future from Ed's World. And it wasn't long until I eventually scrapped that whole idea, because, like, you know, I wasn't very good at ideas or keeping up with ideas. I was a pretty big procrastinator in my time, or in my early time. Another reason I wanted to put another idea I thought of was putting Gibshow in like this post-apocalyptic like world, and in it one of the characters would be canonically dead. I don't remember which character it was going to be. I think it was going to be Nathan. I think. Oh Jesus, that was a really horrible voice crack. Yeah, I think it was going to be Nathan or someone else that would be dead in that idea. And they were going to be, and the whole cast was going to be, I think 10 or 20 years older than how old how old the actual people are in the world, like in the real world. Like, I would have been like probably 28 or 38 in that idea. And Yeah, I realized that would have been pretty complicated. I feel like. So I scrapped that. And I know what you're thinking. These ideas sound really cool. Why didn't you put them out? I was a big procrastinator. And, you know, it was like... I had a really bad mindset. God, my throat is stuffy right now. Now, this last idea I had, or I think it was either third or last. This third idea, this next idea I had, was sort of it was more of a creepypasta idea. And the idea was that, since this whole AI bubble has been like, it's been like becoming bigger and bigger, and basically kind of just ruining Earth, I feel like, or America. I thought of an idea where like I had like it would be this fictional story of like me partnering with OpenAI or something to create this like real-time gibshow program game thing or something, where the whole cast would be like, they would be talking in real time, and you would put in your ideas, and it was sort of, it was like a really weird, like, it was a really weird idea, but there was like a twist to it. This is where the creepypasta stuff begins. God damn, my throat is really stuffy. I apologize for that. This is where the creepypasta stuff starts to roll in. So, I think at the end of the idea, there was supposed to be like it was supposed to reveal like an email between me and Sam Altman or something. I'm not really sure, but it was just like between me and some AI company CEO, where like, it was revealed that the cast themselves weren't like, they weren't paused, they weren't frozen during the learning process. So it drove specifically Gib. I mean, it drove the whole cast crazy, but it drove Gib absolutely crazy. That was it drove him crazy, and he would start like, killing and eating everyone, all of his friends in that program. I got a call. Uh-oh. Missed call. Huh, that's weird. I'll get back to that. But yeah, basically everyone will be dead except for Gib, and he would be in like this in absolutely batshit crazy kind of like state. And it would be like the episode would have opened like this. It would be like, hey guys, sorry Gibshow has been dead for a year. That's because I've partnered with OpenAI to create a real-time Gibshow game for everyone to play. And then I thought of like an idea where like it was like this fake footage of me opening like the program, and it was revealed that the whole room, or no, it was more so the floor, but there was like it would be revealed there would be like a bloody Nathan on the floor, like a rotting Nathan corpse on the floor. There would be like there would be like some blood next to him, and you would be seeing Gib like rolling, like what do you call that pose? It's like why did Gibbs Show become a horror thing? Well, that's what the idea I had in mind before I made the episode. That was something I had in mind. I actually still have the FLA file. Yeah, that's what I thought to myself, like I'm not too. That's what I started thinking to myself, like I'm not too sure this is gonna work. I'll keep going. I'll keep explaining the idea to him. Like you'd see him like like mumbling to himself, talking about like oh, they think they're better than me, huh? No, I'll show them. I could make the whole episode by myself. It was like something like that. And he would become like this like crazed AI obsessed freak or something, or whatever. I don't know. It was kind of a rough idea though. So I know that hopefully that explains why that doesn't really make sense. It was very, very rough. So I'm gonna open up the project file. I'll show you like a little bit of it. If Adobe Animate will even open, that is. Actually, no. I could probably take a photo from it, since it would save myself from like having to be gone crazy. Ugh! Fucking hell, that's so annoying. Ugh. GibbyGoneCrazy.fla. That's the project file name. So I'm gonna real quick just take like an image from this, and hopefully I can yeah, here we go. Export image. Am I streaming in 1080p? No, I'm streaming in 720. That's fine. I thought I was streaming in 1080p, but I guess... yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's taking a while. It's, this computer runs on an HDD, so... it's gonna take a while to get the actual photo. Ah, here we go. The episode was gonna be called Gibby Gone Crazy. And here it is right here. It's is a good bleh, but like this is what I had in mind. This is the only one of the only like technically finished like concepts I have of it. And you can see there's the Nathan corpse I was talking about. I could probably get an image. I could probably remove the overlay so you have a more clearer image. Like, let me... no overlay. So now I can replace this. Here it is. Here's the vanilla, like, drawing. This was, like, supposed to be, like, a weird finish off for Gibshow. But I eventually scrapped it because, like, you know, the story was messy. I didn't think it would fit well. But then again, though, it was for April Fools. It was supposed to be for April Fools. So it's yeah. So there's that. So then eventually I just said, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna like do some stupid like short video. And that's when I remembered like this freaking this video of like so I have there was like this video of like a kid dancing on my timeline, and I was like, oh my god, I could trace Gib onto this, onto like the first couple of frames of this. So I just went ahead and did that. And there's episode 9. I can pull up the original video right now for you guys. I actually filmed myself and I was like, holy shit, Gibshow's back. Yeah, no. It's next time you're gonna see it, it's for April Fools. But yeah, it's just that. I'm not gonna be able to hear the audio, so here's the video. I guess I can. I probably should have like drew over the rest of the video, but I was really lazy with that episode, and I was like, all right, I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna do like the first cycle of the video. Bro's hitting the pumpernickel from Fortnite. So I'd made that, and yeah. So I think there's something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, another reason why I wanted to kind of quote unquote cancel Gibshow is because I lost a lot of my files for Gibshow. I know Sergio still has the FLA project for the characters. But I also lost the thumbnail and the logo, like the raw logo for Gibshow. I lost a lot of things. And I was like, all right, I cannot be bothered to freaking like work on this. Did you animate the show or did someone else I animated the whole thing. I made all of it. Apparently I got a voicemail or something. Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta take this. It's just for some tax relief program they're trying to get me on. I have to call them. They're probably trying to talk to some other guy that had this phone number. Sorry about that though. I'm back. Yeah. So And the background here, I also had a raw image of, but I lost that too. So what you're looking at right now is actually a cropped and stretched screenshot of the thumbnail, or this image, this frame right here from episode 8. As you can see, I just did this, and I stretched it. So, yeah. But anywho, and yeah, so I know you met. I'm pretty sure you guys met. So is Gibshow coming back or no? It'll come back on next year's April Fools. I want this to be a yearly thing, like a yearly April Fool's joke. Because there's not really much of a, because I feel like, why? Well, the thing is, you can't really, it's hard for me to rebrand something I find it hard to, like, properly rebrand a Conjun House ripoff. Especially since, like, you know, it's just, this is just me, but it's, like, it's very, very, like, I just feel like it wouldn't be worth it, and I want to move on to, like, more original ideas. One of the ideas I had, though, yet last year, was a Baldy mod based off of Gibshow. So I'm hoping maybe that will become a thing sometime soon. And yeah, if I can't say for a fact that will be the final idea, but I flinched like an abused child hearing Baldy being mentioned. If that mod exists, let me work on it since I know more Unity. I might. I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee it's gonna be like, you know, it might take it. The thing is, though, I don't want to just make it like that. I don't know if you guys heard of that Baldy Go Animate mod. But, like, I don't want it to be I don't really want it to be something like that. I'm more so looking. I kind of want to stick with the whole, like. I hope it's not going to be decompile slop. What the fuck does that mean? What is decompile slop? Can you describe what decompile slop is? Like adding windows, new map, or whatever. Okay, well, new map is like adding a new map is fine. If you're talking about like, a generic mod with OCs, nah, probably not. That's what my 2 last mods. No, well, were they slop? No, really. I don't really care. Like adding plus shit or for whatever reason. I don't know, probably not. I think for the Baldy mod, the Gibshow Baldy mod idea, I'm thinking of like that's a lot harder than I thought. Oh, you know what I could make probably? I could probably make it so like you are stealing from the house. You're stealing from the from like, no, I don't know. That's yeah. It's really. I'll think of something, but if I don't have anything good in mind, then yeah. Bitch, that's just stealthy challenge and multi plus. Well, well, I don't know what you want me to do, but yeah. What more do you want from me? What if it's like the BFDI 5B thing where episode 3 is a game? About the background, you can just use Adobe Animate's gradient. Oh yeah, I could have just done that, but I kind of just decided to go with like the quicker idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that though. I should have done that. I should have just done that. Also, what's up, Montgomery, dude? A bit late on the stream, but it's still just as yeah, I know. I wasn't really thinking properly when just yeah. Gibshow video pasta basing off the OpenAI whatever horde idea whatever. Oh. I'm not too keen. No, the more I think about it, I'm not too keen on the creepypasta idea for Gibshow. I'm sure I can think of something better, but right now I'm like, eh. So I think I'll save that in the in like my little stash of like Gibshow creepypasta where Gib fucking dies. Oh no, I've been watching the whole time. I'm just busy on an April Fool's stunt with a friend, and even then I don't have the ground to really say anything about the subject matter. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, that's cool. I am Gib. Yeah. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is fun fact: the whole the current playlist. That actually isn't all of the episodes. There's actually a couple of lost episodes that I don't know if I have the files to anymore. Cause I deleted my channel because I had like a whole mental breakdown over high school, and so I didn't feel like archiving a bunch of my shit. And so like a bunch of episodes got lost. I think one of my friends archived some of them, but I don't really have. I don't know. I can't really be asked to ask them like, hey, do you still have those episodes? Because I really don't like those episodes. They're a mess. But yeah. Right now though, all the current episodes are quote unquote canon. I say quote unquote because I don't have a proper story for Gibshow. It's more so just like this is the whole series. What you're seeing is the whole timeline. Like that's the real timeline. Fine, let me open up old cord. I was gonna do an April Fool's thing where, ooh, my resignation incident retake is out, but it's just some SpongeBob meme loop to 40 minutes. Yeah, it sounds about right. Actually, fun fact. In that, in the Alex Ventures thing I mentioned earlier this stream, Gib actually does make an appearance in the final episode. Do I show it, or should I? Would it even be considered spoilers? I feel like it might be spoilers. There goes my dogs as well. I'll show like a imagine if I had Gib as an Easter egg in my game. I don't know, some type of him, it's like him wall. That would be funny. He's just immortalized through like some guy's game. Not like anyone really watches X. Yeah, that's fair. I guess I could just show it. Who gives a fuck? It's completely like it's a really niche, very niche. It's just obscure actually. Nobody knows a thing about this. Let me close up a few things. Let me close Adobe Animate. Alright, here we go. Hoping that the let me move the cat like right up here. There we go.
I'm kind of bored. How about I do something fun for today?
No!
Oh! This is only for
Why
comedic
would you
effect.
do that?
See, you're dying, and the
Okay, that
gunshot sound
actually
effect was
hurt.
unexpected.
I
And
think we're gonna
to be
die.
quite honest, this is the funniest thing you've ever made. Quite frankly, my mom woke up because I was laughing too early because you're fucking...
Here lies Alex the shit. It's unfortunate that he won't be there to taste the new footlong cookies at Subway. They will have been so fucking good. Oh, fuck.
I don't know about you guys, but that guy felt kinda suspicious. Like, I could have sworn he did something 7 years ago.
Okay, I might have been involved with that accident.
I was right! It was him! I fucking knew it! Get him out of here!
What are you gonna do? Throw my casket away? Oh shit.
There you go, I guess. Is this canon to Gibshow? I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. Because, like, I think Alex actually does make an appearance in Gibshow. I think. Unless I'm wrong. I think yeah, it might have been on here. Oh yeah, he did make an appearance. I'm not gonna show the whole episode. I'll just show you like a frame of it. There he is, right there. Oh yeah, Cyrix was gonna be in Gibshow too. I don't know if any of you know anything about Cyrix, but if you know, you know. I'm fine with it being obscure. If a small portion of people who are aware of it do ironically like it, then that's great. I just don't see myself continuing as I have important stuff to take care of anyhow. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, fair. I hope that didn't show on stream. Okay, I don't think it did. I'm very glad that I didn't show that on stream. Cause ooh. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, it didn't show. Good. But yeah, Gibshow is canonically connected to Alex Ventures, at least in a way. The only way being he was at fucking Alex's funeral. So if it wasn't for the fact that I made Gibbs Show like an April Fool's thing, Alex just would have never appeared. Or no, wait. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Wait, no, wait. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Okay, scrap everything I said. Okay. He comes back in Gibbs Show. Okay. Does that make sense? No. Am I gonna make that make sense? No, I don't care. Oh my gosh. God, I forgot that episode released after that episode. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. Damn. Oh, fuck. Ah. Ah, man. Oh, Jesus. I guess that connection is unintentionally. Yeah. But yeah, that's just sort of, yeah. So, I guess I could make some sort of connection. I'm not gonna be completely serious with this since both shows are essentially dead. But you guys can make your own little thing if you want. I don't care. But here's I'll have it like this. Alex, at least in my canon, for Gibbs Show, Alex, I think he would either clone himself or no, he would fake. He survives Alex survives in the in the casket, because they push the casket down from the hill, and he lives, and he's kind of some of his friends don't know that, so that's why he appears in episode 8. I don't know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It doesn't even matter though, because I'm not taking Gibbs Show seriously anymore. I'm not taking any of this seriously anymore. You know what? Since I'm making this an April Fool's thing, despite that though, you guys can do your own thing with it. You can think of whatever with Gibbs Show. I don't care. I don't care. It's up. It's kind of like with Ed's World, where yeah, Gibbs Show is public domain now. Yeah, kinda. It's not necessarily public domain. It's more so I don't really care if people make their own content surrounding Gibbs Show. You're allowed to reference it. I just prefer. Okay, I just prefer that you keep things yeah, you at least give me credit if I don't know, you're making something, or I don't know. But most importantly, I know this is kind of a random thing to say. I'd prefer if you keep anything Gibbs Show related, safe for work only. I know that's weird to say, but I just want that. I just want that out there in case people start making some crazy shit. So, I'm scared for what the fans are gonna do. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. I would really prefer if people, not you guys. I know you guys will respect my wishes, but I'm talking about the general public. In general, I just want everyone to keep it safe for work. I don't want I'm not too sure I'm the. Figured I'd bring this back. I'll look at that in a moment. If it's a joke though, Gib and Nathan Gib X Nathan, I guess that's fine. But I'd rather you keep that as a joke. I don't want that to be a serious thing. I don't want there being you know. I know that's weird of me to say, but we're on the internet, and it's gotten to a point where I really just kind of have to say something like that. So, you know. Shut the fuck up. Alright, let me see what this is. Oh, this! Oh, I forgot about this! Oh my god.
Welcome to the new Baseball All-Star season, where we have our very fucking good and the only good player of baseball.
But I'm not even good at baseball.
Shut the fuck up and play some baseball, idiot!
But I can't play.
Alright, the game is setting off in 3, 2, 1. Well, you're actually bad at this fucking game. Get the fuck out of here!
I told everyone that I was bad at baseball. I know, right? Like, these people don't even understand what I'm exactly saying. Like, every time I try to convince them that I'm not even actually good at baseball, they just don't care at all. Like, this is...
I forgot about that. It's been so long since I've seen that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my gosh. That's fucking... Oh my god, thank you so much for bringing that back. That's so fucking, like... Oh my gosh. I think at one point I put that as part of the serious. But then I think you privated it, so like... Oh man, that's been so long since I've seen that. That is... Oh jeez. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. It's been privatized for a while. I figured now's a good time to bring it back. Yeah, I see. So yeah, that's cool. That's legendary. To me, at least. I know nobody knows anything about that, but I still really like that. Oh man. Why did that guy have a hand tumor? I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah. He turned autistic. That's crazy. Better watch your mouth. I don't even know that went through the top chat. It did go through the top chat, okay. But yeah, that's so there's that. I'm not too sure what else to say. I'm not too sure what else to say other than thank you everyone for somewhat appreciating it, even if it's like one of the most dull creations ever, in my opinion. But I appreciate you guys, you know, sticking around and just kind of, you know, enjoying it while it lasted. So, yeah. And I think I'm pretty close to 500 subscribers. I'm at like 447. Did I lose subscribers? Damn. That's a bummer. But yeah, I appreciate that. And, you know, that's, yeah. Not too sure what else to say. I would do other stuff on this stream, but I think I've done what I've needed to do. So I'm just gonna head off for now. I'll live stream some other time, but you know, this whole thing, it's like, yeah, get people unsubscribed because no Gib show. Yeah, right. But yeah, however, okay, actually, one more thing I'm going to say before I end stream. I do have an idea, semi-related to Gib show, and so here's the deal. Gib show so Gib show itself is dead. However, I do have something planned that's like kind of a what do I call it? Spiritual success, for more like a spin-off, actually. It's not gonna be in the Conjun House format like Gib show is, but I wanna make like Avengers Doomsday. Shut the fuck up. So Gib show revival. No, I think I'll make it a spin-off where it'll be about it'll star Gibbs' brother. I think his name was originally Andy, but I think I'm gonna make it like, I don't know, some bullshit like Greg. So it's not okay. Well, it's not gonna be it's not necessarily gonna be a serious. I think I'm just gonna make it like like one animation about about Gibbs' brother. So I'm hoping, you know, that becomes a thing, because, you know, I want to try something a little more original, and, you know, but yeah, thanks for sticking to the live stream. I appreciate the support from you guys, even if it's like a pretty underwhelming show. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping to get a more proper audience, since I really want to move forward with my art and animations, and I want to make something I want to make something enjoyable. And I'm hoping I get all the support from you guys as much as possible. And, you know, I appreciate it a lot. So stick around. I might move on to like animated shorts. I'll be uploading both of them in the form of both a regular video and a YouTube short. So, you know, that way there's a higher chance of, like, you know, that thing getting popular, because YouTube Shorts is kind of the new meta. It's even, and especially since you know, that's like fucking it's like the one thing that like you have to get like a bunch of views on your YouTube Shorts just so you can get included, just so you can get monetized on your channel. I'm kind of yapping right now. I apologize for that. I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys. And thank you for sticking around. So, yeah. I'll be heading out. I'll see you guys some other time. Bye-bye.